like by that date, like know where they're
If you
going.
consider
So
me
you
like a
have
really
to-
good one, you should
have
look at
to-
my stats.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Summer League playoffs. Hey, Blake. For this semifinal matchup between the SWBL, I guess we put SWBL in front of it, the 55ers versus the Hot Tub Club, the reigning champs, the 55ers, with Captain Jimmy Nelson. You know, none of the Jimmy and Steve are the only two 55ers returning to the team. Peter was a former 55er, and Peter's team just lost in the wild card game to the Pesky Pine Trees. Pesky Pine Trees, Brett, are the only team ever to win the Summer League wild card game, and they made it all the way to the championship last year. My name is Sam Skibby, commissioner of the SWBL, here with Brett Spencer, league founder, and of course Jimmy Stout. Jimmy, welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Yes, indeed. And you guys, the Downhill Divers, are the number one seed, so you don't have to play until the next game. And if you win, you'll play 2 in a row. These guys are looking to get to the championship here, as the 55ers and the same record Hot Tub Club are going to be there. You know, the second, third, and fourth teams in Summer League all had the same record, but they had a weird head-to-head matchup thing there where the worst run differential team actually had the best head-to-head against those teams, and the team with the best run differential had the worst head-to-head against those. So we're backwards in run diff.
All right.
But we got on the mound today, we have Jimmy Nelson versus Cam Smith. Brett, talk to me about this matchup here.
Okay, so, I mean, obviously, you know, Jimmy is a little feared in this league so far with his knuckleball.
He's never lost a playoff.
That is a good point. As BK
Ever.
points out, he has never lost a playoff game. So he comes through in the clutch, and his knuckleball is feared. I think last Memorial Day season was not as good as we've seen Jimmy pitch, but I do think he has picked it up this Summer League and has looked very good. I know he's given up some, but I feel like the movement on his pitches just has looked better this time around.
Yeah, I
and
wonder-
obviously Cam can pitch, so it just depends on what Cam we see today. You know, he's gotten lit up, he's gotten some good stuff, but
Yeah.
who knows?
You know, and Jimmy, we have, we're going to do all of the different stats, all the different awards so far, and Cam is kind of up there in top 2 for Cy Wiffle, and Jimmy's not even up there for Cy Wiffle of Summer League right now. And maybe people are getting used to the knuckleball. You know, you faced him this year, and when you face the knuckleball, is it getting a little bit easier to recognize the knuckleball?
A little bit, still not as much. I mean, it's a knuckleball. You never know where it's going to go, and for the most part, you're just guessing, hoping you make contact and getting on base. But
Well,
it's still dangerous out there.
We want to thank all of our sponsors. Obviously, we have Andy's Frozen Custard, who will sponsor this, and we have our STL Cycle Saloon playoffs today, fellas. You know, all these playoffs today sponsored by STL Cycle Saloon. And then we have Lojax, our media sponsor so far, and Dick's Sporting Goods for all of our balls and bats as well. Andy's Frozen Custard sponsors our Player of the Week, and oh, look, Warren's coming out of the woods. And we had Spencer Bogad, who had the first in the last week. Just got done playing and pitched a complete game win. So,
And the Pesky Pine Trees they're kind of feared a little bit. You know, they obviously, Metter and Spencer have something together with the Twins, and then the same team here. So they've got that chemistry, and they're just a team you don't want to face in the playoffs.
having Chris Metter as a left fielder is just like an unfair advantage. It really is, especially in this where you have to just stop the ball, and you have to field it cleanly. Like for
he
so
can
many
hit it
other
up to himself.
Exactly.
Like he's had a few line drives in your guys' game that he just knocked up to himself.
And here we go, Brian Kenny up first for the 55ers. And Brian Kenny having a really good summer league, better than his past SWBL 3 seasons. He's having a great summer league. He hit 7 home runs in 1 game one time.
Yep.
Isn't it weird to see, specific players do really good in summer league, really bad in Memorial Day, and vice versa?
Yeah,
You saw
yeah.
Steve Hayes obviously had that single. BK shoots it to the right, single. But you had Steve Hayes last year who had a horrendous summer league.
Yeah,
he came out and had almost an MVP caliber season last year.
He was top 3 in MVP, and BK hitting it to right field there, as you said, Brett. And if they can take it, Adam North, gets the double though. Adam North almost definitely robbed a home run, but they got to take advantage of the 3 fielders here.
They're going to need to make that play if they have 3 fielders. There's just no way around it. BK could poke that one to the right side because they have 3 fielders today.
swings through that one. Jimmy Nelson now up.
Just really got to hope Cam's competitiveness comes out in this game, and he just goes out there trying to shut down the lineup and keep the ball to the left side of the field here.
You know, Cam himself developing a knuckleball, and, you know, I've been developing a knuckleball. I feel like a lot of people after this Jimmy Nelson effect.
I've thrown it a few times.
People have tried to develop something new to their repertoire. There it was there. And if
Peter Light also has a sneaky knuckleball.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people that have kind of gone the Jimmy Nelson effect.
If I throw a knuckleball, I want everybody to know, it will leave the park.
Fouls it off. He throws his bat in triumph, but it is a ball. Long strike, I mean. It is 5-2. 5-2 is the count. That makes it 6-2.
I actually
Strikes
think
him out.
I actually think the first place game should be now. And this is just throwing out ideas. Well, why did you do it that? I'm curious as to why
that's been a common
back-to-back.
that's been a common thing. You know, back in the day when we set that, we did the same thing for the SW weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the future a fun rule change might be to do where the one seed gets to pick what they want.
If they want to play possibly back-to-back later, or
I always
have
think
the break.
doing back-to-back, it could be hit or miss. You could get tired from it, or it could help you, you know, stay loose.
Momentum, yeah.
Whereas the other team has to sit and then start over again. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So sometimes when you sit, you kind of get.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking out of the way here. As the one seed, I almost wish we weren't, just to get that
strikes him
just to
out
get that extra
again.
game in, where you're a little, you're not going in against a team that's a little warmed up, seen pitching, gotten a few swings in, but.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's like running through as a wild card team. You get another extra game. You get those ABs. You get the jitters out. It's hard to play against a team that's already played today.
Right.
But you know, on the flip side, maybe they're more tired. But I guess we'll see.
Yeah, maybe it's an interesting strategy that they can employ. See if they want to employ it themselves in the future.
I do like the idea of letting the first place pick, because that's an interesting rule, because I don't know what we maybe
no runs scored. Top inning will be the hitters. And I think that's got to be to their advantage a little bit, although they're missing MVP candidate Keaton Adams.
Yeah, that definitely hurts, but I think we'll take this off here with three people. It's going to be a huge advantage, and Cam said the same thing last game, is that he's excited about the batting aspect of three players. You get a lot of ABs, you see the pitcher a lot. But
gives you a better chance to be playoff MVP.
There you go. That's right.
Andy's Frozen Custard, playoff MVP up for grabs. Spencer Bogad, clearly the front runner, obviously the complete game win, holding the freeze pops to 2 runs, and hitting a home run himself that game. So definitely a front runner right now. Cam, though, striking out the side there and getting a 0. If he can add some hitting, maybe we'll see somebody different.
You got to wonder how Blake's feeling today. He had a wedding last night, and he might be a little hungover. And if he gets a lot of ABs, he's in the sun all day. Who knows?
Who knows, indeed.
Could struggle.
Might be feeling a little blue, not just because of his shoes.
Wow. Barely missed that one. Ooh, and
wow.
Throws a little slider there.
Wicked slider.
3-1 now. Jimmy Nelson working quickly like he always does.
My bad for having this on the table. How dare
Oh, you're fine. Strikes him out on another knuckleball, a nasty knuckleball from Jimmy Nelson.
That's quick. Huh? That's quick?
Yeah, I'll try to be.
Grounds it right back to him there, and 2 quick batters there for Jimmy.
I wanted to swing and miss that.
I did that, Spencer. Just swing. Jimmy Stout with a nice stat there, saying Jimmy has never lost a playoff game ever in either of the leagues that he's played in. It's an excellent stat and a interesting ooh, a strike, another one taken there. Fouls it off, almost into the zone.
He is pelting the strike zone right now. Right around it.
Working quickly in the heat, staying loose. A little quick on that one. Some of these might be a tad quick, but... Oh, it's up for Adam. Could it get? And Steve makes the catch, and that is no runs in the first inning for either team. It's right to Steve.
What?
Hey, he said hey. Next inning, Brian Kenny will lead off. Actually, everybody has had one at bat, fellas. That's it.
Wow.
You know, we had 5 people bat, and then 3 people bat. So everybody is even Steven, 0-0. Brian Kenny 1 for 1 with a single, but he got left on base at third after 3 straight strikeouts to end the inning. From Cam Smith. Right down and to Blake, who makes the play as Cam falls. Kevin Pulley, best slugging percentage so far in the game. Rips one foul.
Possibly Scott. Yes.
We don't know.
Apparently he just landed
just
a little
landed.
bit ago from Cali.
Yeah.
Oh, are we missing Jason?
No, I think he should be here too.
Okay.
Jason said he's coming.
All right. Good.
4-2 now.
But yeah, I mean, if we have to.
5-2.
Yeah.
First game, there was only 1 walk
Oof.
the entire time.
It resulted in a strikeout.
Oh, could it go and foul? It is. And it resulted in a strikeout. So 0 for 1 so far on the day for playoffs.
I think I've had maybe 3 walks my whole SWBL career. I do not look at pitches. If it's coming at me anywhere, I'm taking a cut.
I like that.
And you know what's weird is Chris Metter was the one who walked and struck out. And he is the hardest person to strike out in regular league, but he struck out because Spencer Bogat threw him
Full
low
count
pitch.
now. You know, we played in a tournament yesterday, and you pitched to your own team after a while, and Spencer pitched one batter to, I think, his dad. Strikes him out swinging, and he struck my dad out on 3 pitches because they curved on 3 pitches. And so me and Gus threw the rest of the time.
Yeah.
Spencer wasn't allowed anymore. And then I was surprised Spencer went out there and threw to Chris, strikes him out.
Yep.
Was that the Tata
The
tournament?
Tata tournament, yes.
Third out of 64, huh? That's pretty good.
Yeah, fun tournament for charity.
Wow, 64 teams? Wow, that's a lot.
Unfortunately, they have made regulations the past 3 years against our team, so that Spencer and I have, and we're the only team that has regulations against us.
Ooh.
This year it was Spencer and I were seen as one player. So in
Pesky Pine Trees knocks it out.
guys, that
Jimmy
was
Nelson.
7-0.
Wow.
7-0 count, and he green light himself over the fence. 1-0 first run of the game. There are only 3 inning games, and you have to pitch different people every inning in this tournament.
Okay.
So they made me and Spencer one person. So if Spencer pitched, I couldn't pitch the game, and I actually didn't pitch the entire tournament.
Wow. Well, that's just a compliment to you guys.
Yeah. And it makes it more fun, and for our strikeout times. Yep. You know, and it's fun for our dads. We go for our dads. We go for the charity.
Yep.
You know.
It's getting
And
warm out here now.
1-0 yet. We're getting into the sun here.
You
As
wanna
the
pick it up and
announcers.
move?
We
Or you
could
good?
we could scoot it over maybe. I don't know.
Let's just pull it over a few
How
feet.
you feeling today, Blake?
Ooh, the breeze feels nice though.
Not the best.
We're gonna move over, folks. Hopefully it doesn't affect the sound system or anything. See what happens here when we. Nice. Good. I like their wings. Blake Spencer will lead it off again. Struck out his last at bat on some disgusting pitches from Jimmy Nelson.
Much nicer. We can see the whole field too.
Yep.
Ball one there. Playoff Jimmy might be pitching faster than regular Jimmy. Blake tries to sky one up. Could it have enough? Steve at the warning track makes the out.
I think most people usually ramp it up a bit in playoffs.
Yeah, a little bit of a gentleman's agreement.
Speed gun is still in effect, though. Anybody can pull it out if they would like. Give you a strike swinging.
Oh,
Wow, hits
Wow.
the very top of the zone.
And that's just unhittable right there. That came in above him, dropped right before the zone.
That one was quite fast. That was probably the fastest pitch we've seen all day.
What's the rule on that?
Give him a warning. Yeah, those last two are fast, Jimmy. They're talking about it.
If they're 2 strikes.
Yeah, I get it. You give them our gentleman's agreement is you give a warning to the pitcher, and then after that you talk to the captain. It just.
You have the guns?
Yeah.
Have the gun out?
No?
Not yet. Not yet.
I mean,
Because that one was fast too.
what?
Eyeball test. We're just saying that they might call it
If
that.
you want, we're saying it like a gentleman's agreement is it looks fast.
I thought you guys were
No.
No.
That was just gentleman's agreement telling you.
Get off the mound.
What?
You guys have to
You
call
guys,
the
so
gun.
after you give them a warning, if it like continues the same one, then it's usually tell the captain, and the captain is
There
responsible.
really is no
That's
but
the pitch.
there's no captain, so.
That's so funny because when they were hitting, they were saying the exact same thing about him.
About Cam.
2 strikes, he was ramping it up.
Yeah. I mean, if they
It's only 2 strikes.
like if they call the gun on Jimmy, I would assume they just call the gun on
Right.
Cam. So
They would.
I wish that would just settle that.
yeah.
You'd be surprised. Adam's seeing him well, but still a fly out.
Can't get a hold
Another
of it.
pop up.
Flyouts are just not going out right now. There's no wind right now out
Is
there.
this the top of the third now?
We are in the top of the third. Only 1-0
1-0
in this pitcher's duel, fellas.
The home run by Jimmy
Craig
Nelson
Berry.
on a 7-0 count.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's proven to be the difference.
7-0, and Jimmy Nelson said, "See ya."
Yeah. You know it was a 7-0 count? Craig Berry now up. Struck out last at bat swinging. 1-0.
1-2 nothing.
Hey, Jack. Is McGuire asleep?
Yep.
Oh, that's good. How'd our game go?
Cam get there. Cam slips, but makes the play.
A 1 pitch at bat to get him. Jackson in the booth now. Jackson, how is the grape freeze pop?
Okay.
Okay, he
Okay,
says.
well,
Yeah,
I would agree. It's not the
it's
best
not
flavor.
the best flavor. It actually is the worst
Thank you,
flavor.
Germ.
Interesting choice going with the grape there when
I
you have
mean-
all the other flavors.
Although there is a lot of oranges and purples in there right now because
Ooh,
everybody's
oh,
kind of
yeah.
combs through them.
Those
I'm a
are-
big grape guy, and
those
I
are
catch
the
a lot of
worst.
flack for it.
You know, grape
Well, you
used to
should.
be my favorite,
You
but
should.
it's definitely the worst out of them now.
PK almost falls on that.
That stuff got changed.
That's
don't
fair.
they? They not make yellow ones anymore?
No, that they've never made yellow freeze pops.
This is
I remember having banana. when I
Banana's
was
a lot of
younger.
pops.
Yes.
Banana was a lot of pops, not freeze pops.
I didn't know that was a different thing.
I don't know. Back in the 90s, they had yellow.
I 100% say no. 110% say no.
Sure it doesn't lie.
I love a good root beer popsicle.
Big swing.
That's a lot of pop too.
Yes.
Your popsicle. Yeah, interesting.
BK skies one, but nobody's gonna get there.
Well, with,
It's gone.
with 3 players, you never know. If you have another player there,
That one floated out though.
he might. Like, who knows if Adam's standing right there? But
Idea for next season: SWBL bars.
What'd you say?
SWBL bars. Like ice
Bars?
cream bars.
Oh.
Not like a
Oh,
bar.
Nice shot.
Not like
there
a bar
from Kevin Pulley. Was that a single?
yeah,
Single for Kevin. It's good to have Kevin back. Hopefully Scott returns as well. Scott only got him on a changeup. Slowed it down.
floater. Not ready for that. That was a tough one.
Strikeout looking on the first pitch to Jimmy Nelson. A little change. Cam's laughing to himself. Floats that one. Adam tries to get that. That'll be a double. First or second and third now.
You're kind of seeing the issues with the three fielders here.
Fatigue. Fourth as Craig now at the lefty. Craig puts one down the line. Foul.
That hit something twice? Or was that the bat on his arm?
I think the bat hit his leg.
Okay. Okay, you hit it? I know I heard two or something.
'65th pitch from Cam coming already. Straight up,
Cam.
same exact thing.
Does it himself.
Same exact thing that happened. Unbelievable. Another fly out.
And you wonder if Craig is trying to go oppo.
Oppo, maybe.
And that-
Yeah.
You know, the side's open. He's
Not a bad
pushing it that
technique.
way, but he is.
I
Sometimes pushing people the oppo way kind of is benefit.
Our first opening series, I believe, when it was just me, you, and Gurm, we
Mhm.
just went opposite field about 10 times in a row, then they finally spread it out.
Yeah.
2-0 in favor of the 55ers on 2 solo home runs.
If you can go opposite field and you got speed in the regular season, you can catch a double.
Oh yeah.
Blake still with the batting gloves, but changes it up with no sunglasses, hoping that'll be the difference maker. Everybody's 0 for 2 on this team.
He will be able to see better this time. And he does!
Unbelievable. Takes the glasses off and hits a home run. He knows himself, folks. That's all it is. He gets rid of the no-hitter, perfect game, and shutout all with one swing.
Blake Spencer, big field guy.
Big field. Oh, Cam had it on his sights. Oops. Cam hits it the other way, and that'll tie the game.
Inside of the bat goes oppo.
Wow.
Wow. They take a 2-1 lead, correct?
2-2.
2-2.
Tied.
Sorry.
Blake
up.
and Cam go back-to-back to tie this game after... Oh, and Adams rips a double.
Man. Are they catching up to the knuckleball yet?
You know, I don't know. I think Jimmy's in his own head. You know,
I think
after he was on offense last time, you know, he was a little upset with himself.
Did he struck
You know,
out
if he
looking on a
stays
floater?
within himself, maybe he doesn't come out with these 3 hits in a row. Oh, but never mind. He comes back. We're trying to find it now.
Oof.
Two and one now to Blake. Home run last at bat. Move the camera up, you know, and it's hasn't been hit yet in this new spot, but it could be eventually. Oh,
Gets hit a lot less up there. I would
it
say.
does, you know. Definitely the smarter play. Fouls it off.
Ooh.
Thanks for saving me.
Stays
That's why
alive.
Herb never made it to the NHL. Hey, Darren Pang made it.
Oh, and that was a gross one there. Went outside at the last second.
Yeah, that
Strikes
was.
out Blake.
It's a tough one to hit there.
Yeah, that one was coming down the middle and just darted out.
That's true, he did.
Ooh, Cam was ready for that one too. 1-1.
Ooh,
Yeah.
and he went.
He said he went, so we'll call it 1-2 now.
Very honest man, Cam.
And there are few
What?
pitchers that you know what they're gonna pitch, and you're
Henry!
sitting on that like.
Hey, man.
Jimmy, you're sitting and you're waiting on
Yep.
a knuckleball, but that's one of the pitches you just can't hit.
What's up, Hen Ben?
Henry! Hey,
What's up,
dude.
bud? What'd you do today,
Hey.
buddy?
Oh,
You went where?
Tip the
it hit
corner.
tipped the
yeah.
corner of the zone. I mean, that was just a really good location pitch.
Dad and Grandpa were dropping off at the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they give you a
Coming
snack?
in high and outside and just barely clips the outside corner. Yeah.
That was me talking to Henry Light, future SWBL player, hopefully.
You know, that was one of the
It's got a
better
lot of hype regarding him.
There's a lot of better articles that we've had played from Brian Kennedy to get him out of the inning. After going back-to-back hits, they go back-to-back outs. And 2-2 tied, heading to the top of the 4th inning. It's a 2-inning ball game. Yeah, one of the better articles from Peter Light going through all of the children of some of the guys at the moment. And it would be interesting to just have that on the website, you know,
Yeah.
a constantly prospect update,
Right, yes.
you know. 5 innings. All right, Brian Kenny now up again for his 4th at bat. 2 for 3 against Cam so far today. Tries to float that one in.
I gotta go. See ya. Good-
All right,
good
we'll
song.
see you Thursday.
Yep.
Sorry we lost.
Oh, Pete's back.
We knew it was coming. I think.
Oh,
I think home run from BK.
Man,
It was around the pole there.
might be wrong on this, but in the regular season, BK had close to 17 home runs.
In the SWBL or
This
the
season.
Oh, he was definitely up there.
Yeah.
I think they have a lot of games where they batted 3 guys, so they had a lot more chances.
Yep.
Spencer, how was the pool?
Refreshing.
How's your foot?
Not refreshing.
If you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, Spencer took a slap shot to the foot
Ooh.
in his hockey, and he thought he fractured his foot, and it is many colors.
Ooh,
And he played an entire tournament yesterday on it, and he's playing,
playing today.
And luckily, he hopefully will take a very long break, and a nice play from Blake to get the out.
I will tell you from my 18 years of hockey playing experience, that does not feel good.
No, he thought he fractured it. Such a deep bruise, contusion.
That's the hockey player mentality. Sticking with it, coming out and competing.
Yeah, he probably doesn't like to have the break in between. Once you roll through,
Yep.
you can stay
Oh
there.
yeah,
But
that's for sure.
Cam and Jimmy, a long history, Astros and Expos. Not long, but as long as Cam's been playing,
Yeah.
it's been a rivalry in our league. Hits one right to Cam for the out. Practicing the double play there. 2 down now after the home run, makes it 3-2. Steve Edelman is up. Steve is a former player of the week. Oh, and Blake makes an error. On base for an error is Blake.
That's a tough one there.
Can't be diagnosed in the playoffs.
Ooh.
What color you got there, Hen?
From now on, Brett,
Red.
no earned runs for Cam the rest of this inning, because that would have given
It's
up
true.
the.
That would have ended it. But they're obviously hoping they can squeak out of this with 1 down, and
Yeah, they don't want to get to BK again, who's hitting a hot bat, 3 for 4, 2 home runs.
Hey, there's Abby.
I mean, the Hot Tub Club is home, so they do have 2 more chances.
Yes.
But they do not want to go down further here, especially the way Jimmy's been pitching.
Yeah.
He looks good.
They seem to have found a little something going in the last inning, so we'll see what happens. Although he got 3 outs in a row, so confidence is still probably high after that. And got a lead here. Fouls it off. Craig Berry. Craig getting his first taste of SWBL experience. He graduated with us from Parkway South.
It's strange is that
miss.
I don't think I've seen him since high school,
Same, yeah.
which is what, 06?
But it's
Oh my
awesome
God.
to get guys like that. Like,
I
how
mean,
great would it be
it's-
to get like Keebler to come out to
Oh,
Summer
it's
League?
so
and
cool that
Karash,
that
and
Craig Berry is playing. I think it's awesome. I'm happy to see him. Yeah, next time, hopefully we'll get some more guys from back then. But it's
yeah, all those guys we used to play softball with. It'd be great to see them come out and play here in Summer League
Yeah.
too. 3-2, 3-2 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Excuse me. Blake is up first again.
he puts his sunglasses, keeping him on this time.
Yeah, he went back and forth. He hit a home run without him, then he struck out without him. So going back, maybe trying to get some different.
nope,
never
no.
mind.
Take
He
it
heard us
long.
talking.
He makes
heard
the
us
change.
talking.
Is he in his own head, though?
Oh, back and forth, back and forth.
That's been a great game thus far.
It has.
Better than the first game. Let me rephrase that. Better than the first inning of the first game.
Yes. I mean, that was the whole game.
Whole game right there. Yep. If that inning wouldn't have happened, we would have won.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Just crazy that giving up 8 in the first, and that's the entire time you're trying to catch up and claw away, and you guys did a little bit, but
Yeah,
Not
Peter had a
enough.
tough day. It seemed like Spencer was his kryptonite today.
And Spencer's had, he had a great.
Couldn't
Great,
go.
summer
Kevin is
season.
there.
it's too high.
Would have
Just
been
too
gone.
high.
So many warning track
And
fly balls.
I think if Blake had his sunglasses on there, that probably would have kept going.
That's the 4th warning track fly ball so far today. Oh, Cam wanted
Cam
it.
wanted that.
He knew it
Yeah.
was there.
That was down the middle.
Oh,
Another
and
one.
Another one
too.
hits the corner that time. Fly. Ooh, that one was quick too.
That one was fast.
65.
How do you know? Oh.
I can feel it. That was weird.
Wow.
That was like a
weird.
That was like a screwball came back.
That like
in
cut
on
at the
or something.
grass.
Yeah, that one was.
There's like 5 or 6 so far.
no, that was
no,
right
that was
around
good.
it.
So it'll tell me when at this point.
His stuff, like,
It'll
it's
tell
just-
me once I get there.
It's so disgusting.
It's a walk.
Like he doesn't even know where they're
Wow.
going.
A great AB by Cam.
your shit moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just throwing it. He's like,
Now, guys, we have our
hope it'll
first
hit.
walk of this game in a
Wow.
huge spot
Huge spot.
here. One pitch
Wow.
from Blake
That was
for
a,
Cam.
That was
3-2.
Gets a practice.
One.
He gets a
one
practice throw,
Yeah.
and then he gets one swing.
3-2 4th inning. Bottom 4 against Jimmy was pitching. Well, that's going to be a good pitch if Blake can repeat it there. Oh, and fouls it off. And
And we really have found that is not that big of an
that is
advantage.
0 for 2
Wow,
so
yeah.
far. You know, next year we're talking about foul balls. You get another chance at it.
Okay.
You know, is the deal. So if you foul it off, you can get another chance.
Well, that's a good idea, especially if you
Yeah.
you had a good at bat.
It stinks to lose it on a foul ball.
Right.
Yeah, and you fought hard on that at
Yeah.
bat.
Especially
and
that was
I-
a great at bat by Cam there to get
It
to
was.
the wall.
It was.
I
So-
think giving someone 2 chances at such a rough, like an easy pitch, that's just like that's far and away too easy. What? Is that funny? I don't know. I will be probably one of the people to oppose that.
to oppose the foul ball retry.
Oh yeah, absolutely. if you foul that off, I know it's not an advantage, but man, it just
It's
seems
always-
like if you get 2 of those, that you can swing at both of them.
It's just it's
Oh, wow! Amazing!
A little
that
pool
way.
cue shot
oh
there.
my gosh!
Little English.
I got it on. It's on YouTube.
Well, how about you just swing at that first warm up?
You can only swing at 1, but you get 2 pitches.
Yeah.
I
You
like
want to
that.
swing at the warm up? Just swing at it.
I like that.
true. It's just a lot of pressure on the guy who has to go out there
I
and
know.
lob it in there.
Yeah, but if you get 2 tries,
Yeah.
then you should be able to get
It's
one.
almost it's like a pitcher getting a ground ball back to him and throwing it
Did
to
that
first
hit you?
base. It's
Yeah.
you overthink it.
7-1. And another walk again. Back-to-back walks and another huge spot here for this
Down
team.
1, bottom 4.
You know, and Jimmy was all over the strike zone early on in the game. And
You want to hold?
Mhm.
You want to put that around?
This is big. This is one pitch to, extend your inning, get back to the top, or it ends the inning.
You get one.
No.
You can say
Next year,
you can
probably.
say this is not a practice, then he
Not
has to
this
swing.
year.
But
See, Blake, we're on the same page.
Oh, and again,
wow.
and this is why I think we need to do it. It's Blake strikes out 2 guys, and
Blake
Jimmy gets
strikes
credit
out
for it.
2 guys.
wow.
Just get rid of the rule.
And that moves them to top 5. 55ers up 3-2 here, as they end the inning on 2 walks.
I think I would almost just tell my pitcher just to maybe take it, just throw a normal pitch, like throw it at a decent speed.
Just
Don't worry about lobbing
straight,
it. Just yeah.
Yeah, you have to get all barrel pretty much on
Yeah.
those pitches. And,
Especially as the pitcher moves back and is now a defender.
yeah,
It makes it very hard. You have to
Yeah.
hit a home run, basically.
unfortunately, doesn't work out for the Hot Tub Club, but they get one more crack at it if Cam can get out of this inning here. 3-2.
Ooh,
Slows it
PK
down
wanted
for
that one.
PK. Hits him for 2 balls.
If they're not here, we'll just play.
He didn't care to text us.
Ground ball to Cam, who will
Looks
make
like
the play.
Jason will be here, so
A hat throw from Brian Kenny. Kevin Poley having a good game. 2 for 4. Single and a double. Wow. Gremlin just came through the field.
the Gremlin.
Matt the Gremlin Germer. I like
Gremlins,
it.
do Gremlins burp a lot?
I just make weird sounds.
Yeah.
4-0 to start this at bat. 6-0.
The ball just kept going up.
So if you're Kevin,
Do you,
know, do you-
yeah, I don't know.
is Jimmy swung on 7-0 pitch,
7-0.
hit a home
I almost
run?
say you have green light ahead. Oh, he did take the green light, but Adam calls off Blake.
Wow.
Blake falls down and makes the catch. That's a smart play, though.
Yeah, it is.
Outfielder, Blake pedaling back into the sun and Adam coming to it.
Yeah.
Smart play from Adam there. Call him off. And
You know, if Cam can hold him here,
Oh,
keep
yeah.
him down 1, you know, all they need is a solo shot to tie it. They're looking pretty decent. I mean, I know it's Jimmy on the mound, but you want to go down 1 and just one swing ties it up.
Yeah, in past 2 innings, obviously, getting hits and walks, whereas first 2 innings, they had nothing of the sort.
Oof.
Jimmy
Jimmy's
wastes the
looking to
pitch.
give himself a little run support.
Fouls that into the zone, and it is 3-2. Oh. Oh, almost goes over. 4-2 now.
Start school tomorrow, Sam? Excited? I don't want to go.
Whew, 6-2 now.
Just call it sick.
First day. Ground ball to Blake, who makes the play, and that'll do it. A 1-2-3.
Oh man, what a game!
Go to the bottom of
What a
fifth.
game!
Hot Tub Club down 1.
Great pitching, some big
This
cuts.
is a huge pitching performance from Cam Smith, and Jimmy obviously having a great on the mound, but he's got to prove it one more inning.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's top of the order. Blake and Cam back to back with Adam coming up. Whoa, look at that.
The thing is, you're going up there against Jimmy, and you're thinking maybe go up there looking for some walks, but you just never know what that first pitch knuckleball
You
is going to do.
don't.
Yeah. You can't just sit on it. You
No.
gotta
You
be
almost
ready
have to just swing at the first one and give
yeah.
yourself a little time.
And hope you can get that first one out of the way. And
Fouls it off.
I mean, you just that was heat.
What's up, Jason?
They're gonna get the gun. In there. John Light
You want
coming
me to
over,
text- you want
and
me to
first
text
thing he
stats?
says out of his mouth.
Why you do that?
We did talk about if it was hot this inning, we would do it.
No.
You guys could pull it.
You can pull it against Cam.
I was like, you just lobbed the ball, honestly.
oh no.
Do you want the single?
I figured it was going to, I wasn't going to bug you what to do.
It's hard for me. I feel like
What?
I get it.
Hey,
57.
I mean, whatever you want to do.
57, Jesus.
57.
I think it's also hard with a knuckleball because
It's
you
just
know,
weird because I like thought about it. I was like, oh, 55. That's,
57.
you guys did a 55 or not the 57.
That was good. 55. 56. Yes.
wow.
What is the rule?
I read it like
3.
3 or 4 weeks ago, but I don't.
Wow.
Doesn't matter now.
Cam.
I feel like I just saw that.
Wow.
I feel like I just saw that same reaction Thursday when he hit the grand slam on
That's
Josh. It looked very similar.
that's a very
Ready to
tough
win
way
this
to
thing, or
lose.
what?
Oh, I'm ready. Easy.
Tough way to lose indeed, but every single one of those was 55 or above that inning. So the hot tub